following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome back. We're here for the Minnewaska Area Lakers and the Benson Braves. It's a 3AA matchup here in boys basketball. To a couple of teams that have struggled this year. Minnewaska Area 1-14. They're 0-7 when playing at home. Well, the Benson Braves have an extra win and an extra game. They are 2-14, but they are also 0-7 when playing on the road. So the Lakers 0-7 at home, the Braves 0-7 on the road. Let's go ahead and take a look at what these two teams have done so far. We'll start with the visiting Benson Braves out of Section 6A South in the West Central Conference. And they are 2-14 overall, 1-4 in section play, 0-4 in conference, 0-7 on the road. 0-2 neutral, 2-5 at home, and their two wins came, one of them in the Benson tournament, 78-71 win over McRae back on December 18th, and their other win, 4 days before that one, a 77-36 victory over Ortonville back on December 14th. The Minnewaska Area Lakers, they're looking to pick up their second win of the season. Their lone win thus far was a 50-48 victory over Litchfield on December 7th. That was a game that was on the road in Litchfield where the Lakers would pick up the victory in that one. Most recently for the Lakers, they would fall 68-50 to Jackson County Central, 74-58 to Sauk Center, 65-30 loss to Morris Area, and a 67-48 loss against Bold here at home. And that was their last, that was their second to last home game. Their last home game was on January 29th against Jackson County Central just a couple days ago, bringing them in today's game against Benson. Benson, in their last 5 games, 66-60 loss to Swanville, a 56-27 loss to Sauk Center, a 70-60 loss to Atwater Cosmos Grove City, a 65-39 loss on the road at Montevideo, and a 72-56 loss at home against Bold. Those are the last 5 games for that Atwater Cosmo Grove City. It was played at the Target Center, a big venue there for the Benson Braves. Once again, Benson Braves out of Section 6A, South Division of the West Central Conference, and the Minnewaska Area out of 3AA North in the West Central Conference as well. A couple of teams. Usually, these type of games can be pretty exciting. So we'll see who gets if Benson will get their third win, or if Minnewaska Area will get their second win of the season here in this boys matchup here on Magnitude Sports, a feature presentation. We just brought you the girls game between Minnewaska Area and the Barnesville Trojans. The Minnewaska Area Lakers picking up the victory by 9 over the Barnesville Trojans in that one.
The Braves from Benson High School and your own Minnewaska Lakers. This game is being played under the rules of the Minnesota State High School League. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play and cheering in a positive manner. Remember that everyone is responsible for keeping this game at a high level of good sportsmanship. Please rise and face the flag for the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we'll take a break.
The national anthem will be performed by senior Tate Reichman.
Since it's being sung, we'll keep it here, actually.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Nice job, Tate.
And there's your singer of the national anthem right there, doing an outstanding job. That was very impressive.
Starting at guard, 5'8" senior, number 10, Isaac Minchow. And for the Lakers, starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Tate Reichman. For the Braves, starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 12, Blake Bremer. And for the Lakers, starting at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 2, Ethan Quayle. For the Braves, starting at guard, a 6'4" junior, number 14, Juan Espinoza. And for the Lakers, starting at guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 5, Alex Panitsky. Damon Moody, excuse me. For the Braves, starting at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Brandon Trout. And for the Lakers, starting at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 32, Hunter Kostelecki. For the Braves, starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Dylan Ashman. For the Lakers, starting at guard, a 5'11" junior, number 33, PJ Johnson. The Braves are coached by Mike Welch and assisted by Brady Lakabakken, Adam Jensen, and Alex Fulton. The Minnewaska Lakers are coached by Hunter Sawley and assisted by Dan Dahl, Nick Danielson, and Ted Hill. Officials for tonight's game are Brent Petermeyer and Jordan Thielen. Let's play some West Central Conference basketball.
All right, we'll put 18 minutes on the clock and we'll get ready for game number 2 here from Minnewaska Area High School in Glenwood, Minnesota. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. Whether you're cheering on the Braves or the Lakers, we certainly appreciate you tuning in and wish your team the best of luck here in this contest. So once again, your starters for the Minnewaska Area Lakers: Tate Reichman, Ethan Quell, Jack Majerus, Damon Udi, and Hunter Kostelecki and PJ Johnson. And we are underway here in the first period of play. I'll make a slight adjustment on our camera here to get the basket into the camera here for you. And your starters for the Benson Braves. So turn it over. Isaac Minchow, Blake Bremer, Juan Espinoza, and Dylan Ashman, and Brandon Trout. Minnewaska Area in the blue, the Benson Braves in the white. Benson 2-14 on the year. Minnewaska 1-14 on the year. This should be an entertaining matchup. That is Reichman with a 3 that's off the mark. And the Benson Braves will get the rebound and bring it back the other way. That is Minchow. Minchow backs up right in front of the time straight, being guarded there by Reichman. 17 and change to go here in the first half. Still underway, no score. And now catch and shoot 3 there from Trout. That one's off the mark. And the rebound comes down into the hands there of Udi. And Udi will fire it over here to Johnson inside for Kostelecki. Back up top, Quell for a 3. No, that one will hit the basket up top and they'll be out of bounds. Going to the books as a turnover here from Minnewaska Area. And we are still scoreless here with 16:49 to go. A little full court pressure here by the Lakers. Getting it back in the backcourt there is Minchow from Espinoza. And now it's turned over. Coming back the other way is Quell. Quell will dump off the pass and the Lakers are on the board. Damon Udi with the basket. It's 2-0 Minnewaska Area with the lead.
Laker ball number 2, Ethan Quell, his first, team first. Braves substitution number 54, Jalen Anderson.
They'll work it back here for Minchow. Minchow will dump it off there for Espinoza. Espinoza back to Minchow. And now on the near wing here, that's Brandon Trout. Trout dribbles up, passes up top there for Ashman. Ashman with a right-handed dribble. Tried to feed the pass inside, but Kostelecki will get the interception. And now a turnover for both teams here, and now a whistle and a foul.
Laker ball number 21, David Moody, his first, team second.
Espinoza has it. He'll dump it out and a little bit past the fingertips of Minchow, and it'll go on the bounce. It'll be another turnover here for the Benson Braves. 15:37 to go as the Braves have already turned it over 5 times here in this contest. Inbounds pass will come into Udi. Udi will leave it for Quell. Quell fires it to Kostelecki. And now that is into the hands of Udi again. Udi into the paint, and he will draw the foul.
Braves ball number 14, Juan Espinoza, his first, team first. Udi at the line, shooting 2.
Udi has all 3 of his team points as he connects on the first free throw, and the second one is also gonna go swish. It's a 4-0 lead now. It's Damon Udi 4 and the Benson Braves 0.
Timeout, Braves.
A timeout has been called. We'll take a timeout with them. Back in a moment.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, coming out of the break, It's Damon Udi 4 and the Benson Braves 0 here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. A couple minutes into the first half of this one here. P.J. Johnson will trigger the inbounds pass. He'll get it in there for Reichman. Tate Reichman, a 5'8" senior guard for the Minnewaska Area Lakers. And now they'll feed the ball here to Udi. Udi has all the points, and now Quell will connect for 3. 7-0 lead here for the Minnewaska Area Braves. Check that, Lakers. Got the two teams mixed up there for a moment. They'll get the ball in the hands of Minchow. Minchow up top. Minchow with the left-handed dribble feeds it out. Thought about the 3. Now they'll push it into the hands here of Ashman. Ashman back out top. Catch and shoot 3. No, off the mark. Won't go. Quickly up the court. The Braves continue to play defense here, as it'll be Udi for the Lakers. Directing traffic, setting it up here on the near wing. He switches the ball from left to right between his legs on the dribble. Right-handed dribble, back to the left hand, feeds it in for Kostelecki. Kostelecki backing up his defender, kicks it out, 3 on the way. Quell off the mark, won't go. And a rebound is going to be tossed out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lakers. Some of the Benson Brave fans not in agreement with that call, but the Laker fans in agreement, obviously. And now the Benson Braves fans, turns out their boos were correct. They will give it back to the Benson Braves. Down 7-0 here in Minnewaska area, looking to match the number of wins that the Benson Braves have there this year. Lakers 1-14, 0-7 at home. Benson Braves 2-14, 0-7 on the road. So both teams looking for one. The Lakers, their first win at home, and the Braves, their first win on the road. That shot was swatted out to the far sideline there by Kostelecki, and you could hear the fans for the Lakers cheering that one on. That was some impressive stuff right there. So Udi will bring it over the timeline, fire it over to Quell. Quell up top now to P.J. Johnson. Johnson will fire it off here to the near side for Udi. Kostelecki has it up top. He'll swing it over there for Reichman. Reichman with a step back 20-footer won't go, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Espinoza. Espinoza for a 3. That one's off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Kostelecki. 2 passes later up to Udi. Udi weaving through defenders to the hoop and scores. 9-0 lead here for the Minnewaska Area Lakers, and a whistle.
Laker ball number 33, P.J. Johnson. His first team foul.
They called a flagrant foul on P.J. Johnson. 13-16 to go. With the basketball is Blake Bramer. Bramer looking for a little bit of help, gets it out here into the hands of Minchow. Minchow will back up high on the near side as the referee takes a couple steps back. Minchow with the right-handed dribble tries to drive in on Reichman. Now he'll get it into the hands there of Bramer, excuse me. And a travel is called on Bramer.
Trump returning for the Braves.
Minchow has it now, as they had to make an adjustment there on our graphics. And now 4-3. It's off the front of the rim, out of the hands there of Bramer. Back the other way comes Udi. Udi will hand it out there for Reichman. Now get it into Kostelecki, who makes a move and scores. Kostelecki Kostoleki into the scorebook with his first basket of the evening, and it's an 11-0 lead here for the Minnewaska Area Lakers. Wide open for a three. No, forget about it. It hit the top of the backboard out of bounds. They'll go into the books as a turnover for the Benson Braves, and the Minnewaska Area Lakers will get it back with 11:54 to go here in the first half of play. Inbounds pass will come with 11:54. Kostoleki in the far corner. He'll dribble it up towards the free throw line. Pop it into the hands of Jack Larson, a 6-foot junior wearing number 14, into the lineup now here for the Lakers. Driving down to the baseline, there's going to be a blocking foul, and I believe that's going to go on Bramer. Stops the clock with 11:38 to go. Okay, that is not right. They do not have 11 fouls. Let's fix that. Udi gets a three-pointer. 14-0 start here for the Lakers, and there we go. Now they're on the board. Fourteen to 3.
Kostoleki scoring.
Inside 11 minutes to go. Three-pointer up, and that one is left short. Kostoleki will snag the rebound.
Braves ball number 10, Isaac Minchow, his first, team third. Right at the line.
All right, we're going to get our fouls corrected here. It should be 3 to 3.
Braves take a timeout.
All right, there you go. Now your fouls are correct here. We forgot to reset the fouls from the previous game, and that was the reasoning for the high amount of fouls on the last time that graphic popped out on you. So 10:15 to go here, an 18-3, 15-point lead here. We'll have a timeout on the floor. We have time to take one, so we will. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com.
All right, we'll bring it back early. We'll make it up to Hammers Construction. Hammers Construction, along with Central Minnesota Credit Union, bringing you today's action between the Lakers and the Benson Braves. As the free throw is in, it's 19 to 3, and now it's 20 to 3.
Lakers substitution number 10, Dylan Alexander.
Minchow will fire a baseball pass up there to Jalen Anderson, and he'll score. 10 minutes to go, 20 to 5, a 15-point advantage here for the Minnewaska Area Lakers. Kostoleki has it on the far side. He'll dribble up towards the top. Kostelecki will pump it out here for Udi, and Udi's three rolls around and out. Chance for the Benson Braves to get another basket here and cut into the deficit. Minchow pushes it into the corner, catch and shoot three from the corner is in and out by Trout. Kostelecki will get the rebound and possibly an elbow there too. He'll work it into the hands here of Udi. Udi at the top of the key, being guarded closely there by Espinoza. High post, they get it back up top here for Larson. Larson fires it over to Alexander. And now Kostelecki will try for a three. That one's off the mark. And the rebound goes down to Minchow. Minchow fires it out to Espinoza. Brings it up the far sideline. Pulls up for three and connects.
Juan Espinoza for a three.
Jalen Anderson with 5. Espinoza with that triple. Counts for the 8 points. And 2 more here for Udi. And he is rolling with 11 now. The first player to enter the double-digit club. As that whistle will stop the clock with 8:22 to go, 8:25 to go here in the first half.
Reichman returning for the Lakers.
Tate Reichman back into the lineup, a 5'8" senior for the Lakers. As Espinoza will trigger the inbounds pass. He'll get it in there into the hands there, Bramer. Nobody in a lot of foul trouble. Everybody with 1 foul, nobody with 2 yet. Top of the key 3, Espinoza cannot connect on that one. And three on the way, and it's a little strong. Coming down with the rebound there is P.J. Johnson. Johnson will fire it over to Quell. Quell looking at the basket, back up top now for, check that, Johnson. And now driving the baseline is Reichman. Reichman runs into a double team, pumps it out here for Alexander. A couple passes later, they get it to Kostelecki on the low blocks, and he will power his way to the hoop. Missed the shot, rebound pulled down there by Brandon Trout. Up top now, and I couldn't quite see who that was, but it's going to be turned over almost, not quite. And a block shot there. And a jump ball, or was it a foul? I looked down for a split second. Jump ball, possession arrow will go to the Lakers. Full court press now by the Braves. 7:17 and counting to go here. Bringing it over the timeline and now getting the pass off to Reichman. Reichman will float it up inside, a little wild pass that cannot stay in bounds, and that will stop the clock with 7:07 to go here in the first half. Full court press by both of these teams now. They'll get into the hands there of Ashman. Ashman will turn it over. Coming back the other way, Reichman will dish it off here for Udi. Udi will back up to the near wing. .651 and counting. Udi has it stripped away there by Minchow. Espinoza in a little bit of trouble, needs some help, gets it to Minchow somehow. That was a tough pass to get through. Minchow will dribble up in front of the timeline here. 6:25 and counting to go with the Lakers up 22-8 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. That's a long 2 if it goes, and it won't. Rebound will come off the front of the rim into the hands of Jack Larson. Back the other way now, Quell up top for Reichman. Reichman with the light-handed dribble through the legs. And the pass is tipped into the hands of Blake Bramer. Straightaway three, bingo, got it. Bramer with the triple. And a timeout is called. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. 22-11 with 5:53 to go here in the first half of play on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And this matchup of the 1-14 Minnewaska Lakers and the 2-14 Benson Braves. And right now the Lakers have all the momentum. And Quell will bring it up over the timeline. Check that. That was actually Udi bringing it up over the timeline. Udi will go to the hoop, float one up. It may have been partially blocked, and Espinoza will come away with it. They'll fire the pass up to the top of the key here for Ashman. Ashman will put the ball on the floor. Now he'll fire it into the hands there of Bramer. Bramer hit the last three for the Benson Braves. Bramer will get the ball back. Now he'll fire it off there to Ashman. Ashman back to Bramer. Bramer will back up in between the circles. Now he'll direct traffic with 5:17 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Bramer to the hoop, floats one up, it rattles off, and a battle for the rebound. A loose ball is picked up by Johnson. That shot is off the mark. So both teams missing on their most recent possessions. Three on the way, left it short. And it will go back to Minnewaska Area.
Kostelecki returning for the Lakers.
With the basketball, Zudi. He's had a good night so far. He has 11 points. Get it into Kostelecki, who has 4. Now they pop it out for Quell for 3. Got her! His second 3 of the night. He has 8 points overall.
Minchow returning for the Braves.
Minchow in. That puts Trout on the bench for a breather. Trot, excuse me. 4:23 and counting to go here. Minchow gets it back here to Bramer. Bramer over the timeline, tries to avoid that half-court trap. And the pass is taken away. It is a turnover. And spinning and scoring is Udi. Running out of room in my first half stat book for Udi. 27-11 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Looking into the hands there of Minchow. Minchow diving forward, turns the ball over again, and a whistle.
Lakers ball, number 32, Hunter Kostelecki, his first team fourth. Trump returning for the Braves.
Catch and shoot 3 off the inbounds pass. It's in. Dylan Ashman, the 5'8 senior, hits a triple. 4 triples by 4 different players. Bramer, Espinoza, Ashman, and Anderson all have threes. Anderson has the extra bucket with the 5 points. Minchow, and that pass is blocked and a collision, and Minchow's head hit the left shoulder of Reichman, and he is down.
Ball number 1, Tate Reichman, his first, team 5th.
We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, well, they've taken Minchow back to the, well, not to the locker room, but to the bench, and the medical trainers are asking him, my guess is the concussion questions, and the interception there by Ethan Quell gives him 2 more points. 29-14, 3 minutes to go here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Out of bounds and another turnover, and the ball goes back to the Minnewaska Area Lakers. 2:57 on the clock as the inbounds pass comes in here for Udi. Udi over the timeline. Sets the play over to Reichman here on the near wing. One dribble, he has a little bit of harassment from the defender. Now they get it back into Kostelecki. It's off his fingertips from the pass from Udi and out of bounds, and it's a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Benson Braves. 2:42 to go here in the first half of play. And Minchow still getting evaluated there by the medical staff on site here. Loose ball, that'll go into the books as a turnover for the Lakers, and a floater up and in there. I believe that was Trott who scored. 29-16 as a result. Up top here for Quell for a straightaway 3. 19-9, he hits it. Quell with his 3rd three-pointer of the night. I have him down for 13. And that's what they have him down on the official scorebook as well. We get the ball into the hands of Bramer. Bramer double team. Ball is tapped into the hands there of Chaden Carroll, a 5'11 senior. Now the 2 passes later, they get it to Espinoza. Espinoza almost went up for a 3, and if he would have followed through on that, he may have drawn a foul. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. 32-16 as the Lakers have doubled up here on the Braves. 3 from Anderson. No, that's off the mark. But an offensive rebound as Carroll will get it. Outside 3 on the way and in. It is Espinoza with the triple. Espinoza with 9 points, all 9 of them from behind the arc. 18 three-pointers, 18 shots made in this game, not three-pointers. Score would be a little bit higher if we had that many threes go in. We'll see if Espinoza will put up another one here. He spins. He'll look for a little bit of help. Get it up top here for Bramer. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. 32-19. Espinoza with it. 25 seconds to go. just inside the free throw line, and Anderson tries for the rebound and won't go. Quell will get the rebound, outlet pass to Udi, who'll bring it over the timeline. They'll settle for the final shot with 13 seconds to go. Cross court, Rick Reichman for three, got it! At the buzzer, Reichman hits the triple. And that brings us to halftime. With your score, the Minnewaska Area Lakers 35, the Benson Braves 19.
Halftime, we have the halftime shootout. 1 down.
We'll add up some numbers, come back with your halftime report right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
$5 for chance to win.
Jake, no video games till your homework's done, bud.
It is done, Mom. What about your homework?
My homework?
Arvik donates $1 from our internet payment each month. Helps buy technology for my classroom. Computers, tablets, stuff that wasn't invented when you were in school.
Haha, good one.
It's free.
School partnership program. That's an easy assignment.
I can see it now. Video games for every student.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
Checking your credit score the easy way. Keeping your checking safe. Always.
One popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina. The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Pret Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Cody North, big winner, $41. Good job, Cody. Thanks, everyone, for participating.
All right, welcome back. Minnewaska Area Lakers leading 35-19 at the halftime break here over the Benson Braves. Lot of scoring here between a couple of players for the Lakers. We'll get into the individual numbers here in just a moment. Well, actually, we'll do it right now. The Benson Braves, 3 for Blake Bramer, 2 for Brandon Trott, 5 for Jalen Anderson. They're led right now with 9 on 3 3-pointers by Juan Espinoza, the 6'4 junior guard for the Braves. I had Dylan Ashman down for 3, but that puts them at 22 instead of 19, so I must have misassigned a point or something. But we'll see if I can double check that there. For the Minnewaska Area Lakers, Tate Reichman with 5, Hunter Kostelecki with 4, and then sharing the lead is Ethan Quell along with Damon Udi, and they both have 13 points on the night. So Quell and Udi accounting for 26 of the Lakers' 35 points in this contest so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at our stat report brought to you by EOT Insurance out of Perham. The Lakers shooting 13 of 21, 5 of 10 from three-point land. 4-4, a perfect 4-4 from the free throw line. They've committed 6 fouls and they turned the ball over 8 times. While the Braves shooting 6 of 16, 4 of 15 from behind the arc. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there should be a couple more three-pointers there for the Braves. Let me see if I can fix that here. There we go. That's correct now. Let me double check the other one. 1. And the other one is right, 5 of 10. So double check the stat with my books there. So 6 of 15 from behind the arc for the Braves. They have had no chances at the free throw line yet. They've committed 5 fouls, turned the ball over 15 times, and that is your EOT Insurance halftime stat report. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll return with more action here between the 1-14 Minnewaska Area Lakers and the visiting 2-14 Benson Braves. Coming up the second half here on Magnitude Sports in just a moment.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Checking your credit score the easy way. Keeping your checking safe. Always.
They say $1 doesn't go far these days, but in my classroom it does, especially when I can use it to buy technology to keep my students on the cutting edge of learning.
Arvig donates money to my school through a school partnership program.
$1 of your payment goes to area schools like mine for computers, tablets, smart technology.
It doesn't cost me anything extra to provide a better,
Brighter,
more connected classroom.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
At Superior Grain Equipment, we're committed to quality and service, offering you the best in grain storage and dryers for any size operation. Our experts will work with you to determine the most efficient and economical storage solution for your needs. We help protect your bottom line and your future with the industry's best bins and warranties. Make the superior choice for protection today and tomorrow with Superior Grain Equipment.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. 18 minutes are on the clock, 35-19. In favor of the Minnewaska Area Lakers, and the Benson Braves will get the ball to start half number 2. As we are underway now here with half number 2, they'll push it into the corner for Espinoza. Espinoza up top here for Bramer. Bramer will give it up there quickly for Ashman, who gets the pass off, and now near side Espinoza has it again. He'll dribble into the high post, flip it out there for, that was Bramer. Minchow's still on the bench. I'm not sure if he was cleared to play or not. He's up near the coaches, so I would suspect that he would be cleared to play. That shot a little bit off the mark there from Brandon Trout, but an offensive rebound that is also off the mark. And now the rebound comes down here to the Lakers, and all the way and scores. Quell with 2 more. He has 15. Took almost a full minute off the clock here before our first whistle. It's now 37-19 in favor of the Lakers here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Thought about the catch and shoot 3, but did not pull the trigger on that one. Going to the hands of Udi. Udi, one dribble, gets it inside. Kostelecki backs up his defender, spins, partially blocked and in. Kostelecki has 6 now, 4 of those coming in the first half. And that's a 20-point lead here for Minnewaska Area. And he went to put the ball to the floor on a dribble and put it right onto the shoe of Kostelecki, turned the ball over, and gave it back to the Lakers. Quell with it on the far side, looking for a little help, gets it to Kostelecki. Kostelecki fires it out, catch and shoot. Reichman for 3, in and out, won't go. And the rebound will come down into the hands of Trot. Trot up court now, far side, Bramer to the hoop, and bounced it off the foot of one of the Lakers out of bounds, and should stay with the Braves. They'll get it in there. Anderson will get fouled. It takes 1 second off the clock, 16:05 to go. It's the first foul of the second half. It's the second one on Reichman.
Anderson at the line, shooting 2.
This is the first trip to the free throw line in the game for the Benson Braves. And in and out on the first one. He'll knock down the second one. 16:03 and counting to go here. Quell will fire the pass over into the hands there of Udi. Udi puts the ball to the floor on a right-handed dribble, nearly fell over, lobs it up. Kostelecki down on the baseline, got rejected by the rim, couldn't control the rebound, and it'll end up in the hands of Espinoza. Espinoza will bring it back the other way. Espinoza drives into the paint, spins, and he gets tied up. Jump ball goes to Minnewaska Area. Reichman being harassed in the backcourt there by Ashman. Now it's Udi again. Kostelecki looked at the hoop, but didn't take the shot attempt. Work it back up top for P.J. Johnson. Now back to the top, catch and shoot. It's Quell. That's off the mark. Jalen Anderson gets the rebound. And Espinoza brings it back. Espinoza feeds it into the hands there, Bramer. Bramer down to the corner. In a little bit of trouble. It's tipped out of bounds there by Udi. Now stay with the Braves. They'll get it into Anderson. Anderson against Kostelecki. Lost the behind this back and was stripped away. Going to the books is a turnover, and Lakers will bring it back up 19 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboards. They get the ball into Kostelecki, and that'll be a travel.
Minchow along with Carroll returning to the Braves.
.33 and counting. Full court pressure here, and Minchow back into the lineup, and they turn it over again. And to the hoop, that was, I believe, P.J. Johnson, and he could not connect. Missed shot. We'll give the ball back here to the Benson Braves. No harm done on that one particular turnover. Nice spin move there by Bramer, and he gets the shot to go. Blake Bramer, a 5'9" sophomore with 5 points, according to my numbers, and that's what they got him for on the official scoreboard as well. They'll lob it in for Kostelecki, and not quite enough, but he battles for his own rebound, and the shot, did it count? I think it did. No, it didn't. It was definitely a foul. I just wasn't sure if it was before or after the shot, so.
Braves ball number 30, Jaden Carroll.
Non-shooting foul. It's the first one on Jaden Carroll.
12 for 2.
Quell gets the basket. 41-22, up by 19 once again. And a technical foul has been called, I believe. No. Yes. Yep, a technical foul has been called on the Benson Braves. It's Minchow, so he'll be credited for 2 fouls and going to the line here to shoot 2 in the possession. Ethan Quell. 17 points. He'll stay at 17 with that missed free throw. And he'll miss the next one. So he'll miss both technical foul free throw opportunities, but the Lakers will get the ball back at half court. Driving to the hoop, and his shot was blocked. Udi, I think that's the first time that he's not had a clear look at the basket. Back the other way, Espinoza scores. Espinoza into the double-digit club with 11 now. 11 points, 1 foul for Juan Espinoza, the 6'4" junior guard.
Ladies and gentlemen, get pizza for $1. Pizza for $1 concession stand.
That sounds good. Unfortunately, I'm in a broadcast, so there'll be no pizza for $1 for me here tonight. And they just barely get it over the timeline. Now he's trapped at the half-court stripe. That'll be over and back. And turnovers continue to plague the Benson Braves as they've been racking them up here.
Ashman along with Minchow back into the Braves.
Into the backcourt for Reichman. 12:40 and counting to go here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, and it's 41-24 in favor of the Lakers. That three is a little bit off the mark there out of the hands of Quell. Minchow will bring the ball up court. Good to see him back in the lineup after he took that hit to the head earlier in the, or about midway through the first half. Anderson will go to the line to shoot a pair. That is the first personal on Jack Larson.
His first, team second.
And Anderson hits the free throw. Five in the first half, 2 free throws here in the second half, and a chance for 8 points. He'll get it. He has points from every point on the court that you could possibly get it. 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and now 3 free throws. Here's Reichman. Reichman up top. Kostelecki fires it over into the hands of Udi. Udi with that right-handed dribble up top, and now Larson will dish it off here for Quell. Quell drives the baseline, draws the foul. He'll earn a trip to the line to shoot 2. Stops the clock with exactly 12 minutes to go. Brandon Trout picks up his first. Team's third of the half. 41-26 here. 12 minutes to go on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, and he'll make the free throws. Now it's 42-26. Quell up to 18 points now. Make it 19. This connects on both. 43-26. A 17-point lead and a turnover. And Quell to the hoop. Check that. Udi to the hoop and scores. Udi with 15 points now. And that one will count for Anderson. Anderson with 10 points now.
Laker ball number 2, Ethan Quell, his second, team third.
That's the second on
Jalen
Ethan
Anderson
Quell.
line shooting 1.
And he knocks it down. (45-29), 16-point advantage for the Lakers. You get the feeling that Benson is starting to get a little bit of a groove put together here, and they have time to try and trim down this lead and make things interesting right now. Momentum still in favor of the Lakers, but in the world of sports, if you've watched any playoff football in the last couple weeks, you know that no lead is safe. Kostelecki down low. And some nice passings to get it back to Quell. Oh, and that's a travel. Yeah, he took the step prior to putting the dribble to the floor, and that cost him a turnover. Down 16, if you're the Benson Braves, you just want to get a 2-point basket here on this possession. You'll take the 3 if they give you the open look, but you want to get at least a 2. First things first, they got to get over the timeline in 10 seconds. And they do, just barely. Nearly a push-off here. The Lakers coach wanted a foul on Benson, but he's not going to get it. And that one is tipped, so they can go back and get it. Some nice defense here, and it eventually pays off. Back the other way here, Udi to the hoop, gets fouled by Espinoza.
Braves ball number 12, Blake Bremer, his third, team fifth. Udi applied shooting 2.
Bramer just picked up his third personal. Free throws in. It's Udi at the line. I have him down for 16 points, and the official scoring has him down for 16 as well. Make it 17.
Lakers, full timeout.
Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Checking your credit score the easy way. Keeping your checking safe. Always.
Jake, no video games till your homework's done, bud.
It is done, Mom. What about your homework?
My homework?
Arvik donates $1 from our internet payment each month. Helps buy technology for my classroom. Computers, tablets, stuff that wasn't invented when you were in school.
Haha, good one.
It's free.
School partnership program. That's an easy assignment.
I can see it now. Video games for every student.
All right, welcome back. 10:27 to go on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. It's the Minnewaska Area Lakers 47, the Benson Braves 29. Mike Mason with you here. Glad that you're tuning in. Whether you're cheering on the Braves or the Lakers, we wish your team the best of luck here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. And the Minnewaska Lakers are 10.5 minutes away from potentially picking up their second win of the season, but 10.5 minutes is a lot of time for the Benson Braves to try and trim away at this deficit too. Minchow nearly lost it, gets it up. Espinoza for a three, in and out, won't go. Back the other way now come the Lakers. They'll get it over to Udi, who's done the majority of the scoring here for the Lakers tonight. That one's off the mark on the reverse layup, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Bramer. Bramer playing with 3 fouls, and now Espinoza for a three, in and out once again. It will not go, and Kostelacki comes down with this rebound. Move it up court here to Udi. Udi drives into the paint, kicks it out, catch and shoot three. P.J. Johnson hits it. That's his first points of the game. He's into the scorebook with 3 and extends the Laker lead to 50-29, and now I believe there's a foul or jump ball. I think I saw the ref put 2 thumbs up for a jump ball. And that will be the case. It'll be Benson basketball as a result of the possession arrow. Inbounds pass comes into Espinoza into the backcourt. 9:24 and counting to go. And the Lakers applying that pressure. Espinoza to Minchow. Minchow over the timeline. Minchow down to the baseline. Minchow with a pass that goes off the knee of his teammate Ashman, and it goes back into the hands. Scott Stalecki down at the other end will miss, and getting the rebound is Anderson. This is Ashman. Now Minchow for 3. That one's a little strong, but a rebound underneath there and a foul. And that will send Bramer to the free throw line. The Braves actually have 5 fouls, so we'll give them 1 more. That one rattles in. Deficit down to 20, 50-30 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Swish. Well, they need those free throws if they're going to get back into this one. Ooh, a nice behind the back save there. And they get it over the timeline there as Benson was pressuring in the backcourt. Just over 8.5 to go. Catch and pass. I thought he was going to pull up for a three, but they'll turn it over there as Kostelaki will lose it. Minchow will bring it up the near sideline here. Minchow fires it into the hands there of Bramer. Bramer near corner, driving baseline is Ashman to the hoop, and that one will not go in. Tipped out Minchow, and now a long three. 21-footer in! 8-11, 50-34. And that pass tipped and right back into the hands there of Udi. Up top, foot on the line. No, it was not on the line. It's a three for number 33, P.J. Johnson, his second of the second half, and a turnover. .42 points scored from behind the three-point arc. 21 for the Braves and 21 so far for the Lakers as well. As that one will be saved. They'll get to Kostelaki up top, who nearly lost it. Johnson fires it over there to Quell. Quell, hard hit, and over and back will be the call. Some of the Laker fans thought that was tipped. I wasn't 100% sure from my vantage point up here. Minchow will bring it over the timeline. 7:17 and counting to go. Minchow with it. Now Espinoza, catch and shoot three is in. He got it.
Juan Espinoza for three.
Juan Espinoza, the 6'4 junior, with a total of, if I add it up here, 14 points, and 12 of those 14 from behind the arc. We get into the hands of Quell. Quell, one dribble, bounce pass up top for Kostelaki. Kostelaki will hand it off, and firing the three is Reichman at the front of the rim. Kostelaki chases down the rebound, and the Lakers will get another possession with 6.5 to go. Looks like Shaden Carroll will check in for Benson at the next break in action. Near side here, Reichman with it. Up top, Kostelaki fires it over to Quell. Quell fakes left, goes right, but Bramer stays right with him. Johnson fires it into the hands of Udi. Udi back to Johnson. Johnson to Kostelaki up top, fires it over to Reichman. Reichman back to Kostelaki. He'll back up Anderson. The pass is tipped, and the loose ball is picked up by Bramer. Bramer tried to feed the pass to Espinoza. I believe that's going to go back to the Lakers, and it is. And that's another turnover here for the Benson Braves. 5:46 to go here in this contest. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. And this one popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina. The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Prep Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 53-37 in favor of the Lakers over the Braves. There'll be Laker basketball to start the post-timeout possession. Reichman needs a little bit of help. Fires it in for Kostelaki. 2 quick passes into the corner. And now it'll be Udi. Udi being guarded by Espinoza. Udi fires it in. Kostelecki somehow gets the pass. Shot and one. Holy cow. Chopped that one out into the highlight reel for Kostelecki. You can tell that he put some time into the weight room there. I think that's probably the first time I've seen a play like that successfully go down into equal in the points. So he'll miss the free throw. So he will not get the three-point play, but does extend the Laker lead to 22. Or check that, 18, excuse me. Nice move to the basket, but left it short. Kostelecki got his hands in the air. I don't think he made contact with the ball. I think it was just simply a missed shot. Too hard off the glass, but it was enough to distract him and not get the angle to get the ball towards the basket. Here's Kostelecki down low again. He'll battle for his own rebound, and they will call a foul on the Benson Braves. I did not see who. There was like 3 players surrounding Kostelecki, and Kostelecki will go to the free throw line. They're going to charge it to Trout. His second. That puts Minnewaska Area in a 1-on-1 bonus. He'll miss the free throw. Espinoza pulls up for a 3, and he gets fouled on the 3. He'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Laker foul number 33, P.J. Johnson, his second, team 5th.
So Espinoza will have to get that 3 points the hard way here. He'll knock down the first. Espinoza with 15 points now. Make it 16. And he'll get all 3 of the points. 3 points with no time coming off the clock, and all of a sudden the lead's down to 15. And that is going to be a steal. Espinoza goes to the hoop and lays it in. It's a 13-point deficit now. As P.J. Johnson, nice fake to the left, and Quell goes to the right. And now they work it back to Johnson up top. Now Quell will take over. And it's poked away, and it's stolen there by Brandon Trout, and he'll lose it out of bounds, and it will stay with the Braves. So a couple of turnovers. Has a little bit of light here for the Benson Braves. Still down by 13, but they're on a 5-0 run right now. And now that one's turned over. Oh, and some nice passing there, and it's completed by Quell. Give the assist to Kostelecki. That was a beautiful play right there by the Minnewaska Area Lakers. 57-42. Let's give them the 2 points. 3:20 and counting. Nearly turned over. Trout will keep it though. Now Espinoza will pull up for a 3. Got it! His defender fell to the ground. No foul was called, and Espinoza had a wide open look. And he made bank on that one. Inside Kostelecki. Nice pass across the paint. And scoring is Quell. Quell with 23 points now on the night. On the flip side, Espinoza has 22 for the Braves. And that'll be a blocking foul. It should be. His feet were moving. And they will indeed charge it as a blocking foul. It's the third one on P.J. Johnson, and it's the team 6, so one more will put the Braves in a 1-on-1 bonus. Into the backcourt, Espinoza has it. 2:31 and counting to go here in the second half of play. Can the Braves battle back? 3 on the way. He gets fouled on the three-pointer, and that will put Benson in the 1-on-1 bonus, but they'll get 3 free opportunities here to try and trim this deficit down to 11. First one's in and out. And the second one will rattle in. Chero 1 for 1, and now Benson will call a timeout before Shaden Carroll takes his third free throw. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
All right, coming out of the Benson timeout, it'll be Shaden Carroll going to the line to shoot his third free throw. He was fouled on a three-pointer right before we went to the commercial break. He missed the first one, made the second one, and now he gets his third attempt here, and we'll see what the plan is coming out of the timeout here. I'm assuming they made up 2 plans, one for if he makes it, one for if he misses it, and we'll see what the missed. So a quick foul.
Braves foul number 22, Brandon Trout, his third, team 8.
Trout picks up his third.
Paralyzed line shooting the bonus.
And he'll miss that one. But an offensive rebound.
Braves foul number 22, Brandon Trout, his fourth, team 9.
So Trout picks up his fourth. One more will put the Lakers in double bonus.
Jalen Anderson returning for the Braves.
Tate Reichman going to the free throw line, a 5'8" senior for the Lakers. His team up 13. He will miss. Espinoza for 3. Yes!
Espinoza for 3.
It's a 10-point game all of a sudden. The last time the Braves were within 10 was when the score was 13-3.
Braves foul number 22, Brandon Trout, his fifth, team 10. P.J. Johnson at the line, shooting 2.
And he'll miss. 2 minutes down 10, and if Espinoza keeps shooting the way he has been so far, the Benson Braves are not out of this one yet.
Timeout, Lakers.
So they're up 11, and 4 3-pointers would give Benson the lead, assuming that they could hold the Lakers scoreless over that time frame. We have another timeout on the floor. 60-49, an 11-point advantage with 1:58 to go here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. We're back in a moment.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
The Benson Braves have scored 30 points of their 49 from behind the three-point arc. Minchell back into the lineup. And here's Espinozo. Espinozo stops, dishes it off. Fighting for it down there is, couldn't quite see who it was. It was Ashman. And now a foul. Or no, I'm sorry, a turnover. They'll get it in for P.J. Johnson. Full court press here. And a foul in the backcourt will stop the clock. And we'll move down to the other end to shoot two.
Baseball number 12, Blake Bremer, his fourth.
Lakers in the double bonus as Bramer has picked up his fourth personal. So you got Trout and Bramer both playing with 4 fouls. Well, Bramer not out, or Trout, excuse me, not out on the court at the moment for the Braves, but free throw will be made. It is now 61-49. At the free throw line is P.J. Johnson, and he'll connect on both of them. A 13-point lead makes it a 5-possession game with 1:30 to go. Here's Minchell. Minchell couldn't come off the screen. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson. They're taking maybe a little too much time here. Minchell thought about it. Now he'll drive in and they'll lose it. Lose it out of bounds, and I don't know if they were looking for Espinozo or not, but he was well covered on that particular possession. And a 1:08 to go. And Minchell will foul. Minchell's picked up his third personal now.
DJ Johnson shooting 2.
And he'll make the first, miss the second. Anderson will pull down the rebound. Anderson to Espinozo. Back to Anderson. Anderson now fires it into the hands there of Ashman. Ashman looking for some help. They get it to Espinozo with 48 seconds to go. Espinozo's 3 is short, but a little jumper off the offensive rebound, and the save is also off. Stops the clock with 37.8 seconds to go.
Tate Reichman shooting 2.
So now Minchell, Bramer, and Trout all have 4 fouls apiece for the Benson Braves. This is Reichman at the free throw line, and he'll connect on number 1.
Carroll returning for the Braves.
He'll connect on both of them. They'll kick it in the corner. 3 on the way here from Ashman. Won't go. Anderson with the rebound. That one will not go. .21 seconds to go. Get it over the timeline. 15 seconds to go. And it looks like Benson will concede, and Minnewaska Area Lakers will dribble out the final 6 seconds, and they will move to 2-14 on the season, 1-7 at home, while the Benson Braves fall to 2-15 and 0-8 on the road here as the final score. The Minnewaska Area Lakers 65 and the Benson Braves 49 your final. We will take a timeout. We'll add up some numbers, come back with a post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
When everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life. At Central Minnesota Credit Union, we've streamlined our financial tools to ensure you have everything you need all under one roof. Whether you're starting a family, starting a business, or buying a home, CMCU is here to be a trusted financial partner. CMCU offers free checking options and a network of financial experts. Because when everything is in one place, it's easier to stay focused on your own life.
Jake, no video games till your homework's done, bud.
It is done, Mom. What about your homework?
My homework?
Arvik donates $1 from our internet payment each month. Helps buy technology for my classroom. Computers, tablets, stuff that wasn't invented when you were in school.
Haha, good one.
It's free.
School partnership program. That's an easy assignment.
I can see it now. Video games for every student.
Hammers Construction is now hiring for a project manager, superintendent, and construction laborers. Since 1956, Hammers Construction has served the region in construction for the commercial, industrial, and agricultural industries, while sticking to the core values of honesty, quality, and integrity. If that's you, then visit our website, hci-mn.com. View photos of recent projects, then click on the Careers tab to start the 2-minute application. Hammers Construction is an equal opportunity employer.
And this one popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina. The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Pret Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
At Superior Grain Equipment, we're committed to quality and service, offering you the best in grain storage and dryers for any size operation. Our experts will work with you to determine the most efficient and economical storage solution for your needs. We help protect your bottom line and your future with the industry's best bins and warranties. Make the superior choice for protection today and tomorrow with Superior Grain Equipment.
Welcome back. Minnewaska Area Lakers picking up the victory over the Benson Braves, 65-49 your final score. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Let's go over the individual numbers. We'll start with the Benson Braves. Blake Bramer with 10 points, Brandon Trout with 2, Chayton Carroll with 1, Jalen Anderson with 11, and they were led by Juan Espinoza with 25 points. He was the leading scorer from both teams combined. connected on a total of 6 threes. 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 of the team's 10 3-pointers coming. Wait 1 second here. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 of the 9, excuse me. 6 of the 9 3-pointers came from Espinoza for the Braves. So Espinoza finishing with 25. He's your leader for the Benson Braves as they fall to 2-15 on the season, 0-8 on the road overall. Minnewaska Area Lakers, they improved to 2-14 and 1-7 at home. Their points came as a contribution from Tate Reichman, who was 7. Hunter Kostelecki had 6. P.J. Johnson had 10. 17 for Damon Udi, who had 13 of those 17 in the first half. And then Ethan Quell led the way with 23 points. And he had 3 3-pointers of his own, and he had 13 of those 23 in the first half and 10 of the 23 in the second half of play. So some nice even play in both halves from the 6'2 senior guard Ethan Quell for the Minnewaska Area Lakers. Certainly appreciate you tuning in, whether you're cheering on the Lakers or the Braves. And for the Braves fans, we hope that the only thing you didn't enjoy about the broadcast was the scoreboard, and it was on screen. And outside of that, we hope that you enjoyed the broadcast as much as the Laker fans enjoyed the broadcast as well. It certainly was a fun one here tonight. The Minnewaska Area Lakers girls picking up the 9-point win over the Barnesville Trojans in our first game, and now the boys picking up the 16-point win over the Benson Braves here in the nightcap here on the nightcap here on Magnitude Sports. Getting some reports from I have friends all the way from Alexandria over to like Jamestown, North Dakota. If you're traveling home on I-94 tonight, please be careful. I've been getting reports of a lot of ice and some vehicles going off the road. So, and that is all the way from the from the reports that I've been getting, all the way from Alexandria, Minnesota, over to Jamestown, North Dakota. So it's just be very careful. If you have a place to stay in town, maybe consider that, and maybe go in the morning. There's a winter storm warning in effect until I think noon tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check my my weather app. We're not an official weather forecasting station, so double check your weather app, but I believe that is what it could be. So, and if I'm wrong, I'm not any more wrong than your local weather guy, right? So, once again, let's go over the team numbers here. Brought to you by EOT Insurance. East Otter Tail Insurance. The Minnewaska Area Lakers shooting 22 of 38, 7 of 16 from behind the arc, 14 of 21 on free throws. That's a lot of free throws, and to make 14 of them, only missed 7. Not too bad. It's what's the numbers on that? Right around 70%. Let me do the math on that really quick. 67%, so just shy of 70% from the free throw line tonight. 13 fouls committed, turned the ball over 14 times, but turnovers are a big part of the game for the Braves. Even though you take even half of those turnovers away, and the score might be a little bit closer, but those turnovers certainly played a factor in the loss for the Benson Braves tonight, shooting 14 of 33 from behind the arc, 10 of 24 from three-point land, and 10 of 14 from the free throw line. 18 fouls, most of those in the late stages of the second half as they were trying to get back in it, and with the help of Espinoza's shooting, they certainly got close. At one point, they trimmed the lead down to 10, but they weren't able to get any closer than the 10-point deficit, and they would fall short tonight by the final score of 65-49. As we take a look at our upcoming schedule here on Magnitude Sports, I can tell you that the Perham-Hawley game that you see there that was postponed, that was rescheduled to February 8th. We'll have that game for you here. It'll be part of a girls-boys doubleheader. The Perham girls versus Dilworth Glendon Fountain. That move on February 8th there that you see towards the bottom of the screen. That's going to be bumped ahead to 6 o'clock, and then Perham and Hawley will play in the 7:30 time slot in a girls-boys doubleheader from the Hive in Perham. After tonight, we'll have DGF versus Moorhead basketball for you on February 3rd on Thursday. We'll have tomorrow and Wednesday off. I think it's just the first time in a long time that we've had 2 days off in a row. Barnesville boys will host DGF. That should be a matchup that you might want to circle and tune in for. Perham and Pequot Lakes girls basketball on Saturday, February 5th. And then Kindred and Oak Grove, North Dakota basketball girls on February 7th. And then February 11th, you don't see it on there after the boys Barnesville-Breckenridge matchup. We have a top two teams from the top of the ranks in North Dakota, the Kindred Vikings and the North Border Eagles, ranked 2 and 5 overall in the state polls, and that one is scheduled for February 11th. Even if you're just a basketball fan in general, you're going to love that game. So circle February 11th. Make sure you tune in. Subscribe to the channel if you would. We'd certainly appreciate that. And you can find us online on YouTube. You can get a free T-shirt if you subscribe, and well, not if you subscribe, but if you click join, and then subscribe, click the bell to get the alerts of all your favorite games on our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, Magnitude SN, and then Instagram, Magnitude SN1. Once again, your final score here: the Minnewaska Area Lakers 65, the Benson Braves 49. Braves led by Espinoza with 25, and the Lakers led by Ethan Quell with 23. That'll wrap it up for us here from Minnewaska area. For Phil and Bill, the activities directors here at Minnewaska Area High School, and for Jane, who helped us out with some name pronunciations for the girls' games earlier this afternoon. Certainly appreciate the invite. We look forward to coming back here in the future, and hopefully we can do that sooner than later. But thanks so much for watching. Once again, the Lakers sweep tonight. Girls over Barnesville and the boys over Benson here as they pick up 2 wins on Magnitude Sports. Have a great night. We'll talk to you again on Thursday, I believe it is, here on Magnitude Sports.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.